This is the Christopher Ward C60 Trident Pro GMT. And when I first got it 6 months ago, I was really happy to have it. It was the first watch I had with a GMT complication, and it was the first watch I had from a maker in the UK, even though this watch is assembled elsewhere. I took joy in wearing it both on this stainless steel bracelet as well as this Christopher Ward black leather strap. But recently, my love for this watch has gone by the wayside. Let's discuss why that might be. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Adventures with Time, where on this channel I chronicle my experiences in watch collecting. And today I'm going to talk about why I might be selling this Christopher Ward C60 Trident Pro GMT. If you like content about watches and watch collecting and how other people collect watches, then please consider subscribing to this channel. Now, I've had this Christopher watch for about a year now. I'll leave a link up here to the video I made several months ago when I first got it. Now, this was the first watch I've obtained that had a GMT complication, and it's a watch from the UK. And if you've watched my early videos, you know that one of the guiding principles of my collection is to get watches from makers around the world. And I enjoyed wearing this watch the first few times that it was on the wrist. But I must say, this past time, that love just seems to have gone out of the watch for me. And each time this watch comes up in rotation, my interest has been waning time after time. It's not like some of my other watches where I'm really excited to have it on the wrist, like my Zinn 104 or my Stowa classic pilot watch. This watch doesn't have it for me, so I decided to sell it. But it's a really good watch, and I don't know why I've lost interest in it. Maybe it's the size. This is a 43mm watch, although on my 8-inch wrist, it's not too big for that. It is 14mm thick, and it does come in at 200 grams with this bracelet on it. Maybe it's the fact that I've acquired another watch with a GMT complication, my Zelos Horizons. I'll leave a link to that video up here also. And maybe once I took away the novelty of having a GMT complication, the watch became more ordinary, looking like many other sports or dive watches that I have and that are out there. Not to say that there aren't cool things about this watch. I love the dial wave pattern and how when the light hits it in a certain way, it forms this stripe pattern. And I like the bezel with the ceramic insert. And whether it's on a bracelet or that leather strap, this watch can fit into many wearing scenarios. I really don't know what it is that made me lose interest in this watch. And I'd really like to hear in the comments below from other collectors if this happens to you. Maybe it's because I bought this watch when I was early into collecting, and I need to give more thought to my purchases as whether or not they'll stand the test of time and my excitement and joy of the watch will last for a longer period of time. I'd really like to hear from other collectors if you have this happen to you and what you think drives people to lose interest in watches. Now, by the time you watch this, the watch will have been sold and shipped out. But again, I'd really like to see your comments below what you think about losing interest in certain watches. And as always, if you like this content, please hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing. Until the next time.